Tri-Cities, Washington. One of the boats running consistently is a reciprocating engine. That's aboard the Oh Boy Oberto. But is there a turbine in its future?
Well, if owner Jim Harvey wants a turbine, he's looking around for one real hard, and if everything goes together right, you never know. Next year we might be here with a turbine. We sure hope so.
You have to be competitive.
Well, it sure looks like that there, because with 6 turbines in some of these heats over here, the only way we're going to be able to get in those finals is with the turbine, or just hope everybody else keeps breaking down like they have in the past.
Words from Art Oberto. In this heat, Miller High Life. Fran Muncie's boat, Chip Hanauer driving. The U2 Oh Boy Oberto, the boat we just talked about with George Woods Jr. The U3 Seco Aviation Fuels, Ed Cooper owns the boat. Mitch Evans driving. Holsett Miss Madison again. Ron Snyder, the driver. Mr. Pringles, Scott Pierce. Bill Worcester, the owner of that boat. And Jack Barry driving the U100 Miss Rock.
As they come down for the start, Mr. Pringles with Scott Pierce did not start their first time out. They're going to need a victory if they hope to get into the finals. And here they come for the start of Heat 2B.
Lane 1 is Jiff presents Mr. Pringles, Scott Pierce in the U8. Lane 2 is Oh Boy Oberto. And right off the bat, Oh Boy Oberto tries to move out in front. But look at the Holsett Miss Madison. Holsett Miss Madison on the outside, Ron Snyder, and now it's 2 reciprocating engines side by side out there. On the inside, it's the Oh Boy Oberto. On the outside, Holsett Miss Madison. Look at this drag race as they come out of corner number 2.
And down the back chute, and in lane number 2, taking the lead, Holsett Miss Madison with Ron Snyder. Second place is the Oh Boy Oberto, and on the inside coming up fast is Scott Pierce in Jiff presents Mr. Pringles.
And as Jim pointed out earlier, they sure want to get those points for the Mr. Pringles for the final heat. Right now, Ronnie Snyder again out in front. Remember, he had the battle earlier in the day with the Circus turbine boat. He was able to hold him off for 4 laps. It was only on the last lap that Circus was able to leave him. And right now, he's in a battle with the boat on the inside, and that's another turbine boat. Jiff presents Mr. Pringles, and Scott Pierce has him by about a nose as they come down the front straight.
133.729, lap number 1 for Scott Pierce and Mr. Pringles, as this crowd sees that beautiful rainbow color boat take the lead over the Holsett Miss Madison, currently dropping back to second.
Everybody knows the story of the Holsett Miss Madison. They know this is the debut of that boat. So needless to say, Ron Snyder has picked up an awful lot of fans on the shoreline here at Tri-Cities. There's Scott Pierce, Mr. Pringles, the rainbow-colored boat, one that's real easy to spot no matter where you are on the course.
And Dick, coming into this event, Scott Pierce and Mr. Pringles holds a very slim lead for the HFC High Point standings over the Miss Budweiser.
Right now, the Jiff presents Mr. Pringles is the lead boat, and for all the problems they had earlier in the day when they didn't even start the heat, it looks like everything is working properly for the boat right now. A good ride. Scotty Pierce holding it in good attitude as he comes out of corner number 4 on this, the front straight. He'll get the green flag this time around. Scotty Pierce, there you can see off his left-hand side, Ron Snyder in the Holsett Miss Madison, still running very consistently.
133.7 average so far for Mr. Pringles, and only 2 miles back for the Holsett Miss Madison, averaging so far in this heat around 131.5.
Jim, you have got to wonder with the Holsett Miss Madison, the way that boat has been operating today, which is the first time it has been in the water in competition, what does the future hold for that boat? It is going to be interesting to watch. It looked like Oh Boy Oberto had a problem out there. His rooster tail was lost. We'll see if he can get the boat going. He was trying to come up on the inside of this boat, Holsett Miss Madison, but there was no competition for him. There you can see he's just about off playing George Woods Jr. in the Oh Boy Oberto.
And if he doesn't finish, that's going to cost him a spot in the finals. George Woods will not make the finals unless he gets restarted.
One boat it seems certain will make the finals is the Holsett Miss Madison. This boat, there will be some question marks there also. He is riding the thin line because he did not get any points earlier in the day when he did not take the start in the earlier heat. Oh Boy Oberto sitting dead in the water. A good run right up to that point. He was in contention in 3rd. Here comes the checkered flag out now for the rainbow-colored Jiff presents Mr. Pringles, and we present to you the winner of Heat 2B. There's second place, the Holsett Miss Madison. Again, a very consistent run for that boat.
That boat is really beautiful, and it's built by the same builder that built the Miss Budweiser. With the exception of horsepower and the paint job, they're practically twins. Second place to Holsett Miss Madison with driver Ron Snyder.
Boat owned by the city of Madison, Indiana, 13,000 strong.
And they'll be happy their boat has made the finals, as has Mr. Pringles, we just get word, with a first place finish in this heat. Let's go to the pits. Dick Crippen?
Well, Scott, enough to win it, and that was what you wanted to do.
Yeah, we've had our troubles today, but the Pringles guys don't give up, and Scott Pierce doesn't either. And Madison's pretty fast for a new boat, though, isn't it?
I was going to ask you if you looked off to the side over there at all.
I never could actually see him in the cockpit, but the guys in the radio told me he was there, so I think it was a pretty good race.
Scotty, what actually happened in the first heat that caused you the problem?
If I knew that, we'd never have that problem again. We really don't know. It's been a combination of a bunch of things that all conspired to go wrong at the same time, and hopefully we have it fixed now for the rest of the day.
The Budweiser Cup from Tri-Cities, Washington continues after this timeout.